So our brother is writing, I have a problem with our people. They know businesses are running away from Southeast. They have acknowledged that, but they don't want to tell themselves the truth that is caused by IPOB. Okay, oh, that is what it is. So my people, you're very much welcome back to this video. And I want to first of all start with saying happy sit at home. How was your sitting in your end? I hope you are sitting safe and nothing happened to you. How was your family? I hope everything was going well for you today. And I hope you did not come into contact with Umu Chineke, Umu Oma. So in the video that I sent, you can see them in action. You see what they were doing in Enugu. Although there were some people said that something was going on in Abia State and everything we are saying is a ruse. But of course, you saw what happened. The bosses, those videos I sent you, you see that they are still talking about Fulani on a day like this. So I want to show you one of these. I think the other one may not be good because they were doing pakapa in it. So to avoid any kind of issues with Facebook. So I'm going to leave that video since you already have it. But I will show you this other one. So here. So he's saying these people, they have done this kidnap again here. Okay.
Just now, ka ha mekwere ndị a were bịa kidnap ndị mmadụ na ụzọ Ụmụakụ na Owerri Ezikala. In between the.
So he said just now that they did this one, and he's calling the name of the place Umuzikala. He's calling the place, it's the boundary between Abia and Anambra or something like that. Let me replay it to listen to get it very well again.
Ụmụakụ, in between the Ụmụakụ and Owerri Ezikala.
He said it's between Umuako and Owerri Ezikala. So the people from there know where he's talking about. But wait and listen.
So ugbu a ka anyị na-apụta ebe a, ha bụrụ na ma onye tipa, ma onye Highlander, ma boss.
So he said they are just coming out there now. So you can see this bus now. Everybody in this bus was taken away. Okay,
Sala ndị nke nọ na bus a.
So
this girl onye nke so wee gba ọsọ.
So this is one of the people that escaped.
One of them onye nke mere escape.
Why am I begging for stars? Where is the begging? If you want to give me star, you give me star. Ndimbu, I know he's peppering you that I even have ability to earn star. You never start. You go pepper on a tire. I did not beg IPOB for stars. You don't have to be on my show. You don't have to support me. I ask people who support me, who like my program, to support me with stars. Yes, because everything costs money. So if you support me with stars, it's not bad. Okay? Ndimbu, go and pay your monthly dues and contribute money to buy gun that you want to fight Nigeria. Rubbish. So anyway, that's by the way.
Ụmụakụ and Owerri Ezikala dị in between ka ha mere ihe ugbu a just now ị na ebe a ha na-agba egbe.
So you understand, he's just describing what is happening. So this is one of the bus that it happened to, and the occupants in this bus now, maybe they were going somewhere. They are no more. Nobody know where they are. So there's also another video. This video, there are two of them, and they were still explaining, showing different kind of cars that this thing happened to. Let me see that video. I think I sent that video to you guys also. I think I sent that video to you guys. Let me see. Yeah, the two of them. The two of them is there. So, yeah, I've sent the two video. You understand? So, and they are showing all the cars that were taken. So this is happening today. This is happening today. And of course, you are seeing the one that happened in Enugu, So there's no need to be in denial. It is what it is. So it is still going on. It is still going on. And meanwhile, another issue is coming up in Akure. So sometime yesterday they said a bus load of carrying people. So a lot of people from the bus. I've forgotten the number of the people now. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they are around Akure, they were taken away from the bus and taken into the bush. And Amotekun went into the bush to look, scouting the whole bush to look for the people. And now they have found the people that are doing the thing. And lo and behold, all of them are from the southwest there. None of the usual culprits. But they are calling all the people that are doing this thing, even as of today, in this boundary in Anambra and Abia, they are still saying Fulani. In today, they are still saying Fulani. They don't want to accept their own responsibility. As of today, they are still saying Fulani, Fulani. Hmm? So, their lies has been busted. So anybody that say, oh, she just wants to, peace is now returning. Good evening, smaller. Peace is now returning. I don't want peace to return, and that's why I'm doing all these videos. You understand? But they know it's a lie. Let me share with you this. If anybody wants to join, you can indicate. So I'll share the link with you guys. So so I want to share this my screen with you again. You can see this Amotekun. Are you seeing? They say bandits. So like 8 bandits were caught in a forest in Ondo, but guess what? None of them were Fulani. 7 had Yoruba names and 1 Kanuri. 6 explosives, 6 cartridges, 4 motorcycles and chance were recovered. We can now see that criminals of other ethnicities are taking over the forest, pretending to be Fulani. But we have been hearing the Southwest leader claiming that Fulani herdsmen have invaded their forest and the need to secede from Nigeria. But it's not clear that most of the invaders in the forest are Southwest indigenous, pretending to be Fulani and invading farmers and committing crimes. Have you seen? So I'm not the one that wrote this thing. This is a post directly. I'm reading it directly from Facebook. From Facebook, I'm reading it directly. Hello, Emeka. So you can see crime is indigenous. And those ones, as of today, where did Fulani pass to come there in that boundary? Where did Fulani pass today that is it out? So Fulani still came there to come and be doing this thing now that they are talking about. Fulani still came today to be doing this one, Abi. Okay, oh, yeah. So I just say, let us keep on reminding them that when everything calms down, you will know that you are the one that did this thing to yourself. You are the one that brought this thing to yourself. Everything was going well, and then you brought this kind of things to yourself. You are the one that brought all these things for yourself because you were listening to a lunatic instead of you to agitate for the right things in your state. They are not paying school fees, they are not paying teachers, they are not paying health workers, they are not building or even maintaining the available hospitals or even available schools, the building road, maintaining the road. They are not doing the important thing. Those are the things you're supposed to go out on the street massively. They're not paying pensioners. There's no money in circulation in the state. The money is in the hands of a few people. Those are the things you're supposed to go out there massively and fight for. Instead, they told you to be looking at Jibril left ear. Hello, ability. They tell you to be looking at Jibril left ear, Jibril right ear. That's only the kind of information that intrigues you. That they are coming. The Fulani are coming. They are coming. Hey, the Fulani, they are here. Look at where it has gotten you. When I made this post in the morning, when I said happy sit at home, somebody made a very interesting comment. And I want to read that comment under that post that brother made. He said, let me read it for you guys. He said, the people that promise you freedom, they took away the freedom that you already have. You see, I'm looking if I will see that comment again. So I will read it for you guys, because I feel like that guy actually summarized what everything that I'm talking here. They promise you freedom, but they took away your own freedom that you have. The freedom that God has given you all this time, they have taken away from you. Eh? They will tell you that it's DSS, it's Fulani, oh, it's a Bubagu, oh, it is the dead body in the mortuary, oh, it is this one, oh, it is that one, oh. But not them they do them. I didn't see that post so that I will read it exactly. But the freedom that you have, you used to be able to go out on Mondays, but they have taken it away from you. You cannot decide. They are taking freedom of association away from you. You cannot associate with who you please. They will come after you. They've taken freedom of expression. You cannot say your mind. They'll come after you. They have a mob policing your thoughts, policing your speaking, policing where you go, policing when you go out. And all these were freedom that you used to have. Eh? I will condemn anybody I like to condemn, including that your misleader. What rubbish? What rubbish? Who did I condemn now? Who did I condemn? Who did I even condemn? Eh? What rubbish? Why are you coming here to tell me you can say what? Why do you want to come here and control what I will say? That is the thing we are saying. You want to collect the freedom God have given me to say my turn about come on, say about Pojari. What rubbish? I'm even talking about the freedom you are denying people. You still want to come to my page and deny me my own freedom of thought and speech. Eh? So who did I condemn now? So I should not condemn that they have taken away the freedom that the people have. I should not condemn. I should be clapping for them. Abi, Maureen, maybe as you are going tomorrow, you will meet them so that you will know whether you will condemn them or not. Okay? Not here. Inokwa. Now, wow. Nonsense. Imagine. Can you go to Simon Ekpa and express any of your opinion? Can you go to all those their platform that they are running, ranting from morning till night every day? Can you go there and tell them what to talk? I'm still here explaining how they have robbed you your freedom. You are saying you are making your point without condemning. Who am I condemning? So if you hear condemnation, that means there's a problem with you yourself. You are the one supporting evil. They have not seen any evil in what they are doing. That's why you call it condemnation, because you have not fallen victim, because your direct family have not fallen victim. So you don't feel it. It's very far. Nah, some people safe. So my people, I cannot say more than this. I cannot say more than this. I just wanted to just give you a tiny snip into what is going on today. So now they don't even want you to talk about the way they are forcing people to sit at home. They want to create the impression that it's a thing of the past. You know? They want to create the impression that it's a thing of the past. It's not happening again. Why are you talking about it? It's over now. It's not happening again. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Talk like this. Don't talk like this. Talk like this. Why? Why is it a problem for you how I am talking? It's either you like what I'm talking or you don't like what I'm talking, or you learn to accept and say, okay, she has the right to talk like that. I may not agree with her, but this is how she wants to talk. But no, you want to control what somebody is able to say. You want to control how somebody is able to think. You want to control what somebody will even say on her own page. And it's still the same matter that we are talking about. I'm looking for this other video that I posted. You see the video that I just started now. They put an inaudible sound in it, and they are claiming like this siren sound, and they are claiming copyright on that siren sound they put. So they will mute my voice, and they will not put that siren sound, and they will not claim copyright on that siren sound. You see how they are attacking my page now. Una never see anything. It's because sometimes because I don't even have energy to be doing all this dragging. If not, however you people want it, this page is what is giving you people fire and pepper, because you cannot control what she's saying, because I refuse to jump into your bandwagon. You say, oh, somebody have written the script, say this is how you will do it, and when you get to the point you talk like this, and I'm not following it, and you think that so because she's not saying what we want her to say, and she's not saying it exactly how we want her to say, so we must make sure that her page calm down. And you have ability to work in Facebook. They put you inside Facebook, and what you are doing is to be working for IPOB inside Facebook. It's just for a time. Very soon you will be busted. Tomorrow night you say Facebook hates you, everybody hates you. They hate you in Bahrain, they hate you in Dubai, they hate you everywhere. Now like this. It's good that I stopped the video. It's good that I stopped the video, but I'm going to dispute it. I've disputed like 10 videos for nothing, for doing nothing. And you will come here to hate watch me. The other one can say, why are you begging for stars? But you people are going to London and going around the whole world, making dinner for $1,000, $5,000 for dinner with a new savior. Nonsense. Sorry guys, I just got I just I just got enraged from this nonsense comment now, because I was just saying something in that regard, and then she came with that. I don't know if it is this video that I'm looking for, that I'm thinking. No, 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 not this video, not this video. I can't find the video because I want to show that video here, the video of all the people that they were targeting. Yeah, so my brother, anybody that wants to join, you can join the stream. Let me be looking for that video because I want to show that video on this video. You people, you want to silent blessing, you cannot silence me. I am blessed. That name came from God from beginning. So you cannot silence me, okay? And I came here to be saying what I see according to how I understand it. If I understand it differently tomorrow, I will still say it the way I'm understanding it. So now you are inside the bush, going around, taking your own people, buying them, collecting their valuables, but you are still calling Fulani. Meanwhile, when anything happened in the north, nobody called Fulani IPOB. When something is happening in the north, they say it's a bandit, it's a Boko, everybody accept. They never say, oh, IPOB have come there to come and operate. But you, mojos, Ndimbu, you have the audacity to still be calling Fulani at a time like this. And the same Abia State that the Akpuru mini governor is using 8 years and billions and billions and building to build a flyover that is not up to 1 kilometer. Huh? So my people, you are welcome. Anybody that wants to join, you can join and tell us if you start at home, give us some feedback from your own end, what happened, where you are sitting from. You understand? So yeah, so continue to be attacking Blessedom page. That is the highest thing that we happen, is that the page we close, and then you will still be a failure. You will still not achieve anything. You will still be buying people. You know, you will not be of any value. And last, did you see that video? How the Nigerian military is pounding those bandits. You know, they don't tell you. They tell you that they are pampering and they are not doing anything. Don't worry. You will continue until you will receive that pampering from the Nigerian military, proper one. You will receive that pampering that you are looking for. Imagine you came and tell people that you want to go and give them freedom, then you collect the freedom that they have. You collect the freedom that they have, and you have governors, they are sitting down, they are looking, they don't want to do anything. And then they will say, oh, they are just their innocent youths. Did you see those ones in that video carrying this thing? They will say it's just their innocent youth. Why don't you just pamper them? Maybe they are just pampering the bandit. But did you see that bandit, how they are pampering them in that video? That's why I sent you that video. And then you will all come outside and say, oh, hey, Bubagu is the problem. From Yoruba is your problem. In fact, before it started with Igbo, everything Igbo is called Igbo. That's why you're supposed not to be Igbo. You're supposed to be Jews. And then you started becoming Jews, wearing kippah, wearing that plastic cup on your head, even from your misleader. Everybody, oh, you are Jew now. From there, it now turned to Yoruba, oh, Yoruba, and that it didn't work. Oh, that come Fulani, enter Fulani, oh, Fulani. Now it's no longer Fulani. Oh, now it's a Bubagu, oh, no, before a Bubagu is DSS, DSS show you the view, thunder fire you there. Now, as you carry rest in peace, you know go see that peace, even if when you dey rest, easy. Show you the video. Now, yeah, you won't come see the video. You don't know where now they manufacture video. Anon Pama. Rubbish. May I show you the video so that you go and put styrene inside. A warfare. Good afternoon. I don't even understand my vibe this evening. These people are so annoying. Imagine I'm just doing a video, I'm just talking, I'm not even started. The video have not even started going anywhere. They now went to put siren and be claiming thunder, fire all of una. As soon as they for that Facebook, they do tumbo, they find page when I go take that. God will take you down from that place. You that they employ in Facebook and you are inside Facebook, check your employees that are working local Nigeria. Check them. Some of them are IPOB members and they are out to take down pages that are not speaking in favor of IPOB criminalities and terrorism. Facebook, do your job, do something. How can I just be doing a video that I've not even started, I've not going anywhere? They have put a siren inside and claiming thunder fire on now. Right manager kid, thunder go fire you. Nonsense. You now want to come and claim copyright for what? You want to be giving me copyright strike so that they will be counting. They will count it for you. They will count it for you. They will count it for you because I will follow it. I will dispute it. I will dispute it. How many times we will see? You will soon land in court. And that job you got there that is making you to your finger is sweeting you. We will see. Nonsense. So you will not do a bandwagon. You can say what you still want to say without condemning anybody. What is there to say without condemning anybody? That somebody is a governor, he cannot pay salary. He cannot fund school. He cannot. The accreditation that Polytechnic has is taken away. Medical accreditation is no longer viable. You can't go to School of Medicine again. In Abia State University, the accreditation is over. And you can't condemn meat every day. Fulani. In Abia State, what is it? Causing problem for other people everywhere. You are bringing freedom and taking the freedom that the people have. People are on their way, going somewhere. You stop them from going. Oh, I didn't know. My brother, I'm sorry. I didn't see you on time. Don't mind me, Ojare. Welcome. Good evening.
Sorry, good evening, ma.
Yeah, welcome, my
Good
brother.
evening, yeah. Thank you so much. And I understand I wouldn't call it rage. I understand the passion. These people are very disgusting. That's the honest truth. And good evening to everyone listening to Blessed. You know, I would say thank you once again for, you know, keeping to the facts and speaking the truth. And I wish everyone in the East happy sit at home.
Abio.
Because we are yet to even tell ourselves the truth. And, you know, with the way things are going, this is just the beginning.
We have not
them
started
to,
now.
I want them to personally increase the sit at home to every day. Because the Monday is no longer effective. You know, and you see, the thing is, we still have dishonest public intellectuals from the Southeast.
Yeah.
Now, you can see somebody used today to make an example that people say there's no sit at home, but okay, this is commissioning a flyover. Now, the question is, in all of these that sit at home and criminality, where do they target? The rural communities.
Yeah.
Now, the government and, you know, the politician from the Southeast, sorry about the background noise, he's watching his cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, so they deliberately kept quiet. They deliberately kept quiet over all these things because they know it's none of their business. The people should face their fate. Now, okay, so when he commissioned the flyover, it's Osisioma. Not in one, even if it's going to my local community today, there will beef up security everywhere. And
please,
you know, like
please,
my brother.
Sorry to ask, how many kilometers is that flyover? So where is he? What is the relevance of that flyover? Where is he coming from? Where is he going to?
You know, I watched. Let me not deviate, but on this flyover, I watched Steve this morning. He did, you know, he used an illustration of Aberdeen. When he made the explanation, I welcomed it. What they needed actually.
Sorry. Yeah.
What they needed actually was a bypass, not even a flyover.
Okay.
You see, but Nigeria as it is, the politicians wake up without any due consultation or whatever. They do what they want to do, but that's a different kettle of fish at the end of the day. So now the flyover, I even said to myself, people like Wike has no shame.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And let me just digress a little bit. People of Abia State now, they need to open their eyes. All of a sudden, Okezie Bazo is now saying the PDP needs to tell Ndi Igbo what has been on the table for Ndi Igbo for the last 16 years. Okezie Bazo, you are PDP. You have been a politician. You've been a governor. Now, because he wants to go for Senate, he's waking up. So on this sit at home, they should continue it. You know, Ndaba, the sit at home needs to be every day. People of Southeast needs to be every day. And if the criminals in diaspora can call them and tell them this has been the result of the achievement of the sit at home, then they should applaud them. You know, it is not enough for the businesses shutting down. They need to lock themselves indoors. In fact, they should go into dry fasting. Except Buhari release only Ndufu. None of them should feed. You know, they need to go that way. Because at the end of the day, every distraction is before us. Our reality is before us. Our problem is before us. But for whatever reason, because of ethnic lens, everyone choose to look the other way. Today, I'm not saying what Remi Tinubu said in 2019 was a welcome development, but it's flying all over social media. Now, shops were demolished in Jakonde, in Lekki.
let me come in a little bit. You know, that video, I saw that video. I deliberately ignored that video because somebody is talking with somebody and both of them are laughing. Both of them are laughing. Does that look like they were fighting?
Ma, I'm coming now. That
Does that look
video,
like, does that look that they were
no,
fighting?
I'm coming.
She was joking.
That video,
It's obvious. She was saying, if you don't speak a language, we will not marry you. Ajogun. What is it? These people are desperate to be
no,
victim. Like in one breath, they are desperate to be victim. Oh, eternal victim. Oh, I'm such a victim. On the other hand, I am the champion. Namideya. Like, what is the problem?
now that video is just one aspect of it. Jakonde has so many estates in Lagos. The one in Isolo, by gate, as if you're going to synagogue, Ikotu, as of 2 years ago, every illegal structure within that estate was demolished. Now, I'm a Nigerian. This is not the first time lands have been sold through government channel. At the end of the day, they say it wasn't authorized. Say, for example, this journalist guy, is it Popogri? Was his mansion not demolished in Abuja?
Okay, now.
I am coming. He has every document to show he paid for the development levy, everything. Even Erofai, when he was the FCT minister, even his, predecessor, they still demolished even hotels. And at the end of the day, they said, listen, these things we are so, this is the problem. Even the former Nigerian Spy Ghost footballer had the same issue with any good state government. Emmanuel Emenike, a land he paid for $120 million US.
All Nigerian governors, they always demolish. That's where they will have autonomy. That's where they have power. But when it comes to important things, they will say, oh, they are waiting for the federal government. They become powerless.
What I'm saying is this now. You see, our people, that is not the first house to be demolished in Lagos. That is not the first. Even Abuja, even Anambra recently, somebody's mansion was brought to the foundation. Even that roofing alone is more than 7 million naira, because at least whoever has got step-tie roofing is expensive. It's expensive. It should be more than 7 million, but they will not pick on that. Now, what I'm saying is this: our people, we need to stop this whipping up sentiment and ethnic lens everywhere. First, the 500 stores.
I was looking at a post. They say one lady, she went for Obi rally and she was sacked. If I was the one, I will ask, was she allowed to go for any rally? Or was it just Obi's rally? Because if she went to other rallies and then went for Obi's rally and then it became, or was she not allowed to go to any rally? She didn't have permission to go to any rally. Why must you put ethnic tension in everything?
Now you're coming to the very root of the matter I want to address now. All these people flying it on social media, look what they're doing to Indie Boys, 500 shops demolished. Even the Nigerian journalists that are sharing these things, have they gone to the app? Now, even same Lagos, was it not an estate locked about 2 months ago? They were having issues. The gate of the estate locked. Nigeria is one funny country that everything is, I wouldn't say we all are responsible.
Yeah,
I am coming. Mark, can you give me a few minutes? Now, if you go to Fegi now, the flood in Fegi, they showed it even before this guy came into power, Soludo. The drainage was channeled in the wrong place. Somebody built on that drainage. So the drainage that should go straight to the canal. Yeah. The water is not even passable. And now when Soludo come try to correct it, they will say he hates Igbo. Even the Catholic Church is sitting on the drainage. But now what I'm trying to say, those buildings, if you go, let me ask people that has properties in Nigeria.
And you want to rule zoo. Shebi, you want to rule zoo.
How many persons in Nigeria can bring a document that they have a full life, even Lagos State, people that have finished houses in 2006 do not have the complicity of O. It is in Nigeria, somebody will be building, they'll mark it for demolition, they'll still go and bribe. I ask myself, now, what are the roles of instead of sometimes I say, what we have is a corporate problem in Nigeria. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, now I have a friend, he built a project that cost him millions in Port Harcourt. Everything was documented from the local everything. Today they want to demolish it. That is standing on the channel. Then I was asking, When you went to Ministry of House and Land, did somebody just stamp it without coming to physically see that site? That is, we have a huge problem at hand in that country. It's not just the politician, it's not just the governor, even the civil servants. They sit in their offices, they approve, buildings design without even going to see the site. And tomorrow, after people investing, that's what I said to my wife, if I have money, rather than go and invest in Nigeria, I'll buy properties in this country.
I remember there was an estate I saw some time ago in Abuja, and that estate was built almost to the final level, and they came with bulldozers, and I was like, where was the oversight? All the time they were building and people were living in it. Like, you are supposed to do your oversight, do your oversight before anything even starts going on. Why do you allow people to build and then you demolish it? And this is something that I see recurring. I've seen something like that in Borno. I've seen it in Abuja. I've seen it in Enugu. Like, I see it's a recurring problem. And in Lagos, most of the time, the people who even are affected are the landlords, the people who build the house. Like, most people who are crying, they are renters, they rent the shop and they put their goods in it. So what do you want to say about the Yoruba people and other people who actually bought the land and built on it? They are lost too. It's not only you that you are Igbo. There are Yoruba people who lost also. And who are they going to cry to?
Now, when Ambode was the governor of Lagos State, right? A friend of mine, a Yoruba guy, him and the wife, all their life savings, including borrowings, bought a land. This land was sold to them by a former chief judge of Lagos State. You know what happened? They sold that same land to more than 4 persons. To
Imagine.
Yes, petition EFCC to even get back it's not asking for anything. Please, can you, this family, I don't want to mention the name, can they give me back my money till today? Full stop. This is what people are experiencing. You understand? So for Ndi Igbo, flying over social media, sharing these things, stop whipping up emotional sentiments. Stop crying that, for goodness sake, now we have towns in the southeast. Is there any town that you can go and you show me that a certain population is dominating, building, erecting structures here and there, even owning shops? How many shops in Onitsha can we say, or malls that is being owned by outsiders? Go to Ibadan, Ndi Igbo are buying lands and developing. The reason I brought up this issue is that I wish people can come out to put. I'm not saying the demolition is okay.
The question is, why the urge to make it like us against them, immediately us against them, everything us against them? Why?
That is why I'm not getting it, and these are where people need to rise up and say, listen, there could be fundamental problem. This was not the first, and it will not be, this a recurring issue in Nigeria. Even in Abuja, people can testify to this. It happens. But the only thing I keep asking myself every day, where are those government officials? Like you rightly said, the oversight, and at least my very good friend works, in another firm. He's crying now to date. Millions of naira is going to be demolished, and nobody's going to compensate him.
Yeah.
But if you go to River State Land of Water, Ministry of whatever, every document is there.
But Ijele, you are welcome.
Ijele, my brother, welcome.
Good evening, my brother. I greet
Ijele, you don't want to
sister.
show us your face today.
Bless her. No, I'm somewhere, so that's the reason I've been in this thing. So
okay,
please,
you're
my
welcome,
sister.
Ijele. I'm saying that we are sitting at home today. Now they sat at home, they committed their atrocities, and they are still calling
Buhari must hear them. Buhari must hear them before we stop. Buhari and his people go smell pepper before we go stop sitting at home. KB State we will ground KB economy down. My sister, please. Nigerians, let's celebrate our steel industry that our president has recovered today from the Indian company Obasanjo and Atiku and Co. sold it to. Ajokuta Steel Company is back into our federal assets.
Okay.
Nigeria now owns our Jakarta Steel Company. Anybody can go and verify. You will not hear it in the media.
Yeah,
Because
Ijele, Bloomberg did mention it. It's on their Twitter handle. So
imagine Bloomberg, where
yeah.
Bloomberg is mentioning, but you will not see these idiots. I just want people to know exactly that these guys have their own agenda. Their owners are the people that sold those things, but that one is apart. Abia State, and I want to thank each and every one of us. We did it again. Remember, we shamed him into renovating Abia House. And Osisioma Center Table, the name, we brought it into the political lexicon. In fact, they've used it on many occasions on Channels TV. So I believe the shame contributed to it. Now, we Igbos, we have this low expectation syndrome, and that is because we've lost self-respect. Are you telling me that a governor that is receiving oil money since from the day he entered office till date? In fact, as you are celebrating your Osisioma Center Table completion, give it 6 months first, because Fox Road has turned to Fox Rover. You need an amphibious car to go from one end of Fox Road to the other. Why an amphibious car? Now, half of the road from here to here, you see road like damaged road. Then from that place to another, maybe 200 meters is water. So that is where your amphibious car will come handy. So the hybrid of road and water is what we call rover. So it's now Fox Rover. We are still looking for a name we will give to Ungwa Road, because that one, you have water, you have damaged, dilapidated road, and you still
And
have forest, mini forest, and where people fry akara too. So we are still trying to, please, if you can help us.
Don't forget you have buildings submerged by flood now that people are no longer staying. So most people
So
are losing.
everybody, I just want to, while Ijele is talking, I want you to be looking at this thing. This is supposed to be Amateur Secondary Technical School in Umoyoro in Osisioma Ngwa LGA. So this is
The
a
same
school.
local government with the governor.
Yeah. So you can, so Ijele, you are talking, I will just be showing them pictures of a school. I mean, how do you, like when Ijele is saying we have low expectation, this is it. Like, how do you allow a community school to grow this bad? So the people that will be going to a school like this, what do you think their life will be like? Imagine. How?
You see,
this is the school from our side.
When you show them, when you
technical secondary school.
This is, my sister, please. This is Enyinna Abaribe's senatorial zone. This is the governor's local government district. Now, if not, it will be December. If it's not his local government, then it will be very close, because it's an Ungwa man. Ungwa is Ungwa. There are too many. That's why they have so many votes in Abia State. Now, when you show them where Shetima built modern schools, like not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, our people will come and tell you, wasn't he doing his job? Okay, hold your own brother to do his job, Kwano, you won't. You see, until we stop this hypocrisy, until we stop this double standard, until we stop these lies, tomorrow now, okay, say after 8 years, we come and want to run for the presidency. When you come and say this guy should not even smell it, they will tell you, oh, you hate your people. It's a shame. I hope covering for evil people is really teaching people in Borno State good lesson, right? Covering for
let me just interject. Maybe if tomorrow, say 2027, okay, this is coming out for presidency, Zulum is coming out. Then if I try to be factual that I'm supporting Zulum, people will start calling me a Fulefu.
Okay, let me be showing them a secondary school in Kogi State. You know when they say Kogi, they say who is Kogi? All those
Yaya
people.
Bello, they are insulting every day. Oh. See Yaya Bello.
So we say that Yaya Bello that is a drunk, whatever, you know. So I'm listening, you know, I would just be showing them, you know, like Ijele rightly said, they have low expectations. Celebrating small things, they will be chest thumping over small things. And something that big will be happening, destroying everything, they will not see anything bad in it. Ijele, you can continue. Let me just be
My
scrolling.
sister, this is willful ignorance. And it takes only hate, only a man whose heart has been filled with hate to be deceived this way. What is my problem with the Igbo political class? That I led a protest to the National Assembly. Now, what did I say? I said President Muhammadu Buhari is not the reason we don't have schools, roads, and hospitals. So am I supposed to apologize for doing that? If you are waiting for that apology, still apology had abia. I will never do you know that some shamelessly were coming to inbox me? Why must it be your own people you will be attacking? Don't the Hausas and Yorubas have their? I say, you see, your standard is not my standard.
Yeah.
How you see the world is not how I see the world.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can decide to be fooled. I won't be fooled. It's an injustice on my children. Some people will say, oh, who are you campaigning for? What are you going to tell your children? Oh, you are supporting Buhari. Okay, I will tell my children that this is the president whom I gave the information that put Anambra State on the oil producing state in a matter of months, not even 1 year. Not even 1 year, I will claim it at least. My children are growing, Obiano's children are growing. When the time comes, all of us will give account. Let anybody come and take that credit. And I will tell them that it's the man that dredged River Niger, the man that gave us that bridge. In fact, the man in whose administration we felt government presence. What are you talking about? Aviation? Okay, go to Enugu, go to Akanidam, everything well equipped. If they had built that thing in Rwanda, our people will be celebrating that picture till date. But you won't see it. I will tell my children that I spoke out against evil. Okay, today,
Yeah.
Labour Party meeting was attacked in Enugu State. Has P2B tweeted anything about it?
No.
Now, the person you are shouting Obi did not even show concern. That woman that owned that RX 330 she went into the car to receive a call. Then these people came, started firing. They started firing. The bullet missed her by the whisker. And P2B has not even tweeted. Imagine if this had happened to P2B when he went to Borno State. Of course, can we come? You will hear, or just Saturday and Sunday, you people protested, you people rallied in Ibadan and Abeokuta. You people rallied in Abeokuta, we did not hear that one person was attacked, but in your own homeland, you can't even hold a meeting. And the person you are talking about is not even good. Guys, how little do you think about yourself? How little do you think, how worthless do you think you are?
Ijele, let me come in. If we remember, it's not a month that a branded labor vehicle was still attacked in the southeast. When I made that post and just a little write-up, they started coming to my, that I hate to be, I'm not God. We see the crisis in our own backyard. We don't want to speak about it. Look at Port Harcourt holding 2 million man march. Nobody threw them anything. Now look at what's happening in Enugu. You wouldn't see them talk about it. But you see them more busy sharing 2019 video of Tinubu's wife, trying to whip up ethnic sentiment everywhere. And people sharing this thing, they don't own a single business in Lagos. They don't reside in Lagos. They are all over the place trying to cause confusion for people that are living peacefully with the Yorubas in Lagos.
Can they tell us any other place?
I get very angry. Sorry, my brother. During the NSAS, he took the intervention, same area boys you don't like, to guide a Lassa. Ndibo, each of the engine machine in front of the shop is over 3 million naira. Just imagine if that intervention did not come, what will happen? But somebody, the lunatic will sit somewhere and make infuriating statements. If not for the likes of Gani Adam or other prominent Lagosians that came up to say whatever happened at the Oba Palace has nothing to do with Ndibo, would have been, the repercussion wouldn't have been funny. But his minimals would deny it. But he came on an intervention hosted by one Chuka. Fani Kaido was there trying to twist his language that he meant a Obibo, not a Jibo. As if he's talking to disabled, intellectually disabled followers like his.
Well, the question is, did they attack the campaign or the meeting the Labour was doing because it was a Monday, or because
Let me
in
tell you
general
now,
they
my
are against?
sister. Let me tell you, my sister. You know, they think ESN is just anti APC. So everybody will keep quiet. All they are evil. They will be committing evil in APC states. Nobody will say anything, even in their own state, because one, they believe that all of them are the same. Now, in politics, all these politicians rely on nothing but putting people in power and eating the public funds that are coming. Now they've seen that their fellow 419ers want to usurp their powers. Don't you think they are going to act? And remember, Simon Ekpa and his boys must do something to show that they are not idle. If you notice, after they buy Double Lion, some of the people that buy Double Lion, they've been buying them. If you remember, Simon Ekpa was dancing about 2 weeks ago
Yeah,
online.
I have the
So,
video, self. Yeah, yeah.
So this one would likely be the local PDP. Labour Party is PDP light. I will keep on mentioning names. I have guys PDP light.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't want to be politician because when you go
It is not about politician. Let me give you an example. In Kano East, above those boys that the military have been buying above, are they not the ones that have been used to rig election from time to time? Well, they're the same people that they found the GSS Tavo rifle. Tavo rifle, the army does not even own a Tavo rifle. That Tavo rifle Ikonso was posing with in that mountainous forest, yes, they got it there in Akpov. Those guys, and Ikonso worked for Yedioha campaign in 2019. Who doesn't know it? The video is there. So we give you a link. It's not about being political. Just we are being factual. We are being factual. We must call it as it is. And ọ bụrụ na egburu mmadụ ebe ahụ ma a na-aka nshi ha bara ha n'ọhịa ha na-asọpọtụ ka ha were mmadụ ghọrọ mkpụrụ ọkụrụ adịghị asịtarị adịghị emetere ya ndo, and agwa m ha na ọ ga-eru ha cha niile. Wait, so they think they are all these things they are doing on the internet that they are going to use it to fool those ones back home. No, those ones need to assert their own power. And how else are they going to assert their own power?
Yeah.
Let me see any other person that will go to a Labour Party meeting again. You think in that local government area, anyone will go attend any Labour Party meeting? You think?
And I think, did they allow the people to escape, or why was there nobody there?
It's like they didn't come there to buy somebody; they just came there to show them, to mark territory. You know how animals do when they mark their territory. Any other one that encroaches, they will pounce. Not that they want to kill you, but to make you know that you see this area. More than online.
Yeah. So the video is inside the. So if you want to see the video is where did I press now? Yeah, the video. Ijele, you can continue. I just wanted to show what you are talking about. Yeah.
So you go there now. Those people are marking territory. They want the thing to even the Oyibo man they are following on this thing has now given them his GoFundMe account. That he needs everybody is cashing out. The people in the USA are billing people $500, $250, $1,000. The same pattern. And if you refuse to go along, you are a saboteur. If you expose it for the scam it is, you hate your people. You see, let me tell you, my people, we can lie to ourselves, but we are not lying to any Nigerian. And
Yeah.
the earlier we rise up in one voice, you don't even need unison, but wherever you are, if you are defending this evil, let that name be upon you and your family. I will keep on defending my Igbo-ness.
The,
At
the,
least
the,
anyone.
the thing is, I feel like ordinary people at this point don't even have any say. You know, ordinary people, what can they do now? It is for the people who have the authority now to act. If truly they are
Ordinary people,
representing the
ordinary
people.
people, ordinary people, if they lose their Igbo-ness, they deserve every evil these people are doing against them. What makes us Igbo? We speak up. Open your mouth. Onye kwa ga aka ịkwagwuru ya. Ọ sị ka eme ya, emejuo ya afọ. Mana ebe asago mmadụ isi. Gwa ya na na-ewetara Biafra, ewere obi gị dewe na Biafra. So ihe ọjọọ ọbụla agwazi gị na-ekwete. Ihe ọbụla a na-eme n'aha gị gbatị nkịtị because na ịchọghọ ka a sị na iso mee.
Blessed the
And
other
not na-agba ndị Igbo mgba.
can do a thing. Say, for example, the three of us and other people speaking up are ordinary Nigerians and ordinary Igbo. Every person has an office, the office of the citizen. Just like this thing happened in Enugu now. If majority of Ndi Igbo that are active on social media that have been peddling this video of Remi Tinubu and the demolished shop, if they keep sharing this thing, they will raise that bar of awareness so that people don't fall into this guy's trap. You understand? You may not understand the importance of your broadcast and that of Ijele. You are putting people that this zone is a red flag. Even sometime, I think about a couple of months ago, Zeus, who was praising them, just made a video trying to mention some roads that don't drive that. You know, these are like red flags. Even the British authority, they do it. When you're going on holiday, they advise you. Say, for example, now people may not know this. There are people working in Nigeria from Britain in the company I work. Every day, they do check call 3 times a day. And there are areas they tell them to not visit.
Yeah.
On no account. These, I'm telling you, these are British national. Even a Nigerian that is working, a Yoruba guy, he went there as an expatriate. Every day they have to do a check call to, they have to call in to make sure they call it what they call it. I forgot what they call it. They have to call in 3 times a day so long you're in Nigeria, and there are states they've listed not to go. For example, like Bronu, they don't have to, but these guys are all based in Lagos. So people may think this is no.
Continue talking. I just want to be showing our people these people who, on this road today, everybody who was occupant of these vehicles you are seeing now, they took them into the bush today in that border between Anambra and Abia State. So continue, my brother.
Because most of our people, they need to borrow a leaf from people like Ijele, yourself, and myself, and other people. Do not let these people put in that guilt box that you hate your people. No. Because, see, you think even some of them will fake accounts. Even some that I know personally from Omoaya, they will come, you hate your brother. How do I hate my brother? Speaking of the truth or saying that this thing is happening, is that hatred? Maybe I don't know if they want to put us in the era of what we just passed through, COVID-19. I don't want to say some things where they have to suppress information. If it's not aligning with them, they suppress it and they kill it. So what do they want? For people not to speak, for people to believe all is, safe, and for them to drive into danger. At the end of the day, yes, I understand most people may live within their vicinity. Most people may be in that particular immediate environment. But for goodness sake, add your voice. Like today, let me deviate a little bit to Abia State. Any Abian should know that Wike is an enemy of Abia State. All those music, he's mocking us. Wike, how many flyovers did he build in River State within his tenure? How many projects? Is it law school? Is it legislative quarter? Every project, and even if, monies were stolen in that project, the project on ground, it can be seen. Look at the Calabari Bridge, he's done it. Then he's coming to tell me, Mendeba for one flyover. And people are, sometimes I just ask myself, what has happened to our sense of reasoning? And you still see people that cry. You see them, most of them gathered there. Their aged parents are being old as pensioners. Their relatives are being old as teachers. Most of them may be students of either Polytechnic or these schools are using accreditation. They will not add their voice. If it is enough that, if Abia State was to be Bronu, they'll begin to throw those politicians stones instantly. And tomorrow we'll say we are wise. And you see them gathered there, sharing mediocrity. And Wike is dancing, they're singing for him. Wike is only mocking. I just saw that Wike, you're mocking me as an Abia person. Because at the end of the day, I was born and bred, bred in Port Harcourt. I was born in River State. Look at the park he built. Look at the beauty park, fly over everywhere, trying to expand the road, trying to do projects that are on ground, not audio projects. Every occasion project is audio. Mifatin Road, 3.5 billion. People are not questioning it. And you at the end of the day, you will be surprised. The same people will come out to rig election for OKZ to go to Senate. Even now, look at ex-Steve that is speaking up as an Angwa person. They're attacking him. They hate his own brother. How does he hate his own brother? For speaking the truth.
I'm surprised that OKZ is even having, like, he's even relevant, like Wike is even associating with him, that OKZ is even thinking about going further in the political ambition of going to the Senate to represent the same people he failed at Bismali, and it's of no concern to anybody.
In time past, have illustrated these things theoretically. But maybe they cannot understand.
They don't like us to be talking about the Southeast or what is going on in the Southeast. They only want us to talk, like they want me to be talking about Tinubu and Lagos State, and then they will be very happy. They want me to be talking about maybe Atiku and maybe Borno State or any. They will be happy.
Now,
our brother is saying it's difficult to speak up if you reside in the Southeast. I know it will cost you. Many people that were pied, that were called what they call them now, Sabo, that they eliminated, that they were just speaking up right from beginning. Those people that they were taking out, finishing off, that they were saying, oh, Fulani did this in the farm. They were people who saw through what they were doing that early, but we are not even talking about people who are in immediate danger right there with them. There are many people who were living abroad. As they are coming in, they will go in and attack them and take them out. We are talking about, like, for example, Ezawana, he spoke up, because they know him, they know his house, they went there, they to put it on fire. Like, so many things is at stake. But there are some people that, I understand me. I understand what you are saying. Like, those of them are abroad now. All our people in UK,
abroad now.
Instead of them to, elevate the knowledge and tell people the truth, they are even fanning the flame of fire.
Let me say this. You see, not even the foot soldiers or the ones in the bush, even the educated ones, both in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, amongst us from the Southeast, they are part of this problem. I will explain now. Joe Ibokwe has been with Tinubu from the days of AD.
Okay.
Joe Ibokwe has never been a senator of the Southeast. He's never been their governor. But now somebody pointed a hatred. If Joe Ibokwe makes a post, you see them like big going, insulting him, abusing him. Now, we have made this case that the politicians from the Southeast, they only see them for political patronage. I'll use a clear example. When Ina Baribe said he's going to go for governor, I made a video that very day. I said for Ina Baribe to make that statement, that means OKZ is going for Senate. Now, Ina Baribe was using the political patronage on the Southeast, but those of us who can see the tree from the wood raise that flag. They say we hate our people. Now, since the powers that be within PDP in Abia State have broken their ranks, he's falling out of favor. He's gone to Abga. Who is hearing him again? Is he speaking up for the people?
No.
This technical school you showed now is in his own constituency, right? Now, you see, sometimes our people need to wake up. At the end of the day, these politicians, they are your problem. We are not saying go and, all we're saying, let us elevate our conversation with our politicians. Let us know where, this is the source of the problem we have. Look at Abia State, for example, now. Let me use Ebonyi State as a yardstick, or even Imo State. Look at the quality of road Hope Sodoma is building. What can we say of Abia State? Everything losing accreditation. And when, people like Ed Steve, even now, most recently now, this guy, what's his name? Obi Nichita, he's gone to do his own. I think he's a running mate for Abga, which is his own credit. These are people that came out to speak up. At the end of the day, these people, you know, just see the way they attack Joe Igbokwe for no reason at all. Joe Igbokwe has the liberty to choose whichever political party he wants. And the thing is that most of them do not even know how long he's been with Tinubu. He didn't start with Tinubu in 2017.
No, I think the issue is when APC started, they kind of created this idea that APC is the other side, the enemy, you know, they are kind of playing ethnic politics instead of partisan politics, you know.
Yeah.
A party, we have people from every ethnic group as part of the political party, and everybody we go for different positions through that party, you know. But they kind of made PDP their party, Igbo party. I don't know where that agreement or that arrangement came from. And so anyone that was no longer PDP was like, you know, especially APC, you know. And at the end of the day now, you know, the whole thing is just all over the place. Now, finally they left the PDP. So what are you going to tell the people that you lied, you did so all these bad things because they didn't join PDP, and finally you left the PDP, and now you are talking bad about the PDP that you have been in? I mean, it's just barely 3 months ago that Obi left PDP, you know. Like, what is 3 months? 3 months is not up to anything. You understand? Like 3 months is not equivalent to anything. So you cannot talk bad of something that you have been a part of it for that long. You understand? So now they are still living in that false idea that APC is against them. So anybody that they see with APC, they are like feeling. You understand? But even though many people have still left PDP and are part of APC now, even many like Orjus Okalu, for example, like Hope Uzodinma, you know, like, you know, and those are the main issues that they are having with these people because, you know, they joined the other party. I don't know where this misinformation and hate, I don't understand it. For me, I feel like a party is a party. And people from, you know, a democracy is a partisan politics. It's not ethnic politics. So they need to re-understand this thing that it's a partisan politics. And when even Abga, people that are not Igbo can be Abga. You know, if not because they are doing ethnic politics, Abga is supposed to grow beyond that, you know. And sometimes parties start from one ethnicity and spread out. And that's what it's supposed to be like, you know. And while you are talking, my brother, I want to show you guys this video. Like a brother is making a comment. Just a second, I'll give you the floor. So a brother was making a comment. He said that here, what did he say? He said, Madam, I heard someone was saying that it was Fulani that abducted those people. It's the same thing we are saying. As at today, they are still saying Fulani in the southeast, right there in Igbo land, on a seat at home where the Fulani pass from to go there and be doing all these things. You understand? And meanwhile, for example, this one I'm showing you now, I want to show you this video. This thing is happening in the north. They will never tell you that iPod came there to do anything. They will tell you that it is their own bandit that came and are doing this thing. They will never ever open their mouth and tell you that it is any other person other than their own. But our own, they are still claiming that it is Fulani, whereas we know that they are the one doing it. My brother, you can continue.
You see, let me just add 1 cent on this thing first. What I need to say. Over the years, my argument has been, let us fight the crime and not the tribe. You know, but you know, these IPOB guys, they've built up a narration that people are beginning to fight the tribe and not the crime. You know, now on this partisan politics, Hope Uzodinma gave a speech at Emmanuel Iwanyanwo's 80th birthday. I believe most of us need to go and listen to that speech. I'm not saying like Hope Uzodinma, but listen to that speech with an open heart. He just tabled the Igbo issue there. You know, politics is politics. And people need to understand, even Peter Obi, 2003, what vow did he make before Ojukwu and Abga members? Now, let me even leave Peter Obi. Now, let them go back to Senator Victor Ume. What, he went before Juku's picture, took salute, did everything, said all he has to say, because he needed Abga at that minute. Now most of us from the Southeast need to understand this. Moreover, those who are Obi supporters, when you need to put out there with people, understand this: Obi is not contesting to be the president of the Southeast. He's contesting to be the president of Nigeria. My personal worry is this: they need to understand what it takes for one to win the president of Nigeria. I think about 23 states, they have to win 25% of the votes.
Yeah.
That is where the problem lies. But when you try to bring all these discussions, say for example, try to remove them from that echo chamber, because most of them, they live in an echo chamber. They don't want to get out of it. When you try to elevate a conversation, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but when you try to elevate a conversation that, as layman, as ordinary Nigerians, who are not, part of the policymakers, who are not part of the legislatures, who are not part of the executives, just as Nigerians that can read in between the line, or that can read at least get some understanding. Let's discuss this thing based on they begin to say, you're anti-Igbo. How am I anti-Igbo? Because every person's content, like I always say, every presidential candidate, even the ones of ADC that is not known and popular, every person stands a chance of winning. Because at the end of the day, you can vote massively for him in these states. What about if he doesn't get 25% in 23 states? Does that make him a president? No. This thing could be too close to call. It could be tight. It could be anything. But when you try to bring that discussion, they begin to find it funny, as if you're not optimistic. But that's not where I'm going. The area I'm going is this: the people of the Southeast, they need to understand. The few persons from the Southeast that are speaking up do not hate any person from the Southeast.
No.
Even like ex-Steve, as an Angwa person, I see the heat he faced from his own people. And he's not saying things out of the blues. He is saying these things with documents and facts from the, Abia State government. Monies that have been signed away. I mean, street light, 1.2 billion. Where is that street light? And at the end of the day, people need to wake up. What we have is a challenge between us and the politicians. And the politicians either do not even like people challenging them. Say, for example, Abia State has a record of it. People that have spoken up, which I understand their fear. They've been even people in the House of Assembly, they can't criticize Okezie Ikpeazu. Nobody's asking that question. Why? Try it, they come for your family. That is a fact. How many of them can even stand up and criticize Okezie Ikpeazu? That is the question people need to ask. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying they shouldn't support PDP or APC or Labour Party or ANPP. The bottom line is, as Nigerians, let us elevate our conversation, at least to bring it before these politicians so that they can understand that, like one thing I like for now, this era of I have no shoes, I have one watch, roasting corn is no longer selling in Nigeria. And I give us that credit. At least we've come off that bar. Now the politicians know going to make hair. Like in the past, you see Amechi, Rochas, all of them, even Obi, even you see some I just laugh. You see them standing, but the rest are trying to buy pepper. They only do this one is, election time, and it's no different from the politicians in the UK. Say, for example, if it's like a general election now, I might be surprised by Dobby Warren. I might go there. It might be a Labour candidate. Trying to have
all right, my brother, let's round up because it's getting late.
Yeah, thank you so much, and blessed on that. I'll say thank you for all you're doing, and
thank you also.
We keep this message, and we know it's difficult, it's energy demanding, but above all, is that passion to see good for your people. And one thing, me as a person, I do not buy.
Even though they are attacking me, so very soon I will leave your topic for you people so that you people can deal with it. Because these people, their heart is made of evil. Like, I don't get it. So I think that sometimes it's like they are trying to say, oh, nothing is going on, so that they will be operating and dealing treacherously with the people down there, and they are not getting any coverage. They're not getting media coverage. So these little things we are doing is even just
completely underreported,
and they are not happy about that.
In closing now, like just where you touched, in closing, you know, most of these places they show where they buy people and they throw into that borrow pit.
Yeah.
Nobody's asking a question. Each of their camps, the signature is there. There's a borrow pit.
Yeah.
Now, you know, nobody's even charging the Igbo politicians. We need to discover where these places are. People may be surprised if they go there and assume people that don't buy, it might be in hundreds. And for goodness sake, you know, this, and you see some of them, funny thing, you see some of them cheering on this thing. When they lose their loved ones, they feel pain. Now, you have people that have lost their loved ones that cannot even have access, you know, to give them a befitting burial. My sister, thank you so much. And
all right, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. So my people, I thank you so much. I just say let's talk about the sit at home again. You know, it's a Monday. I like to say we'll just see how they are sitting and how Buhari is feeling this heat. You understand? So that you know, we can say, hey, Buhari the year amo Jibri Sudan. You know, because you are cutting your nose to spite your face. You know, we will see where it's going to go to. You know, today the rest of Nigeria was going about their business as much as possible. But only the people that promise to give some people freedom are holding them down, controlling who they meet, where they go, how they go, you know, what they say. And so one even came here to tell me what to say, you know. So that's how degraded they become. They are saying freedom, but they don't know the meaning of that freedom. And they're not willing to allow anybody to have any form of freedom. So yeah, on this note, I will leave it here. There are so many things to say. So the expectation from the people in charge of the Southeast is very, very low. So the mind of the people of the Southeast is rather focused on somewhere else, you know. But I feel like if your house is on fire, why will you be running around, you know, asking questions instead of you to get to it and start putting things in order? The public schools are a disgrace. You can't look at it. Health centers are like, you know, why don't you focus on that? You know, you have the resources, you can do it. The state government or the, you know, they have the possibilities to do so much. They have this possibility to do so much and they're not doing it, you understand? And because of this, the people are having very, very difficult life. And because of this, the people are moving up and down everywhere because there's no succor. And you know, a lot of this dysfunction is starting from people whose education, for example, was stolen from them because they are not even able to sit in any conducive place to have any kind of education, except if you have money you can pay. So these are the things that is supposed to focus on, but they remove the eyes of the people and face it to go and be fighting other ethnicities. That is not the solution. Like today, I saw the MP of Scotland talking about referendum because they want to leave Great Britain. It is not a nobody, a rusticated nobody that don't have any education, that don't represent anybody